What's happening? Oh my god, my knee still hurts from me slipping on the ice 2 weeks ago. My knee still hurts. God damn it. It's like, I guess it's going to take maybe a month or two for my knee to recover. Huh? Phew. Oh my god, that sucks. Anyway, that's not what this video is about. By the way, I did not make any videos yesterday because I was busy doing house repairs. You know? I was like really exhausted from doing house repairs. I was wondering, not taking a survey, I suppose, but how many people are like only shoot JPEG files? No, that's not me. I'm not holding my hand up. I mean, there's nothing wrong. I want people to be happy. People don't want to be miserable, and, you know, some people just have it as a hobby. It's like, you know, this is what I do for a hobby. I enjoy it. Shut the fuck up, fat boy. I'm like, oh, okay. You know, that's fine. But, I mean, you're cutting yourself short. I mean, you should be shooting RAW plus fine JPEGs. You know, it's like, well, if you only want to jack around, so even if you don't like shooting RAW files, you should still be shooting RAW files. Why? If you shoot RAW plus fine, okay, you could just ignore the RAW files, save them to your disk for later, because there is going to come a time that if you get any deeper into photography, you are kind of like, oh damn, you know, all those years I took all those awesome pictures and I only shot JPEGs and now I'm screwed, I can't really jack with the pictures that much. That's gonna happen. Not saying not to everybody, but it's gonna happen. Why are you just shooting JPEGs? You don't have to shoot RAW files. I mean, mess with them. But I mean, you should still be shooting them and saving them, and then just only messing with the JPEGs until the point in time comes, you know, that you're going to want to. You're going to want to do it. And people say, why should I be shooting in RAW? You know, I get the best images I can. It's like, that doesn't take care of a lot of stuff, especially a lot of iffy pictures which can't be saved in JPEG, but which can be fully saved in RAW. I mean, a JPEG file is just like a radio. If you were to buy this radio and like all the knobs and buttons were glued in place, it's like all I can do is turn this bitch on, you know? I get one radio station. I'm tuned into like country music. Well, that would really suck, wouldn't it? I hate country music. It's like buying a radio with all the knobs and buttons glued into place. When you shoot RAW, you know, I have got 7 different bands here. You know, I could adjust the gain, not on this little radio. You know, I have the ability, it's a digital negative file. When you shoot JPEGs, all you're doing is shooting pictures that you could tweak a little bit. You know? You know, I'm pretty sure back in the days of photography, it's like, I want to go straight from taking the picture to film, you know? Take all those negatives and toss them away. Yeah, I don't want to, you know. Most important thing in photography was saving your negatives. You know, it wasn't even printing them. I mean, you could look at the negatives like, oh, you know, it's a little bit to process, I'll mess with it later. That's paramount. I mean, I've got stacks and stacks of negatives. Countless thousands of negatives from back in film day. And that's what a RAW file is. You should not be afraid to shoot RAW files. And if you are, you should still be shooting RAW files to save for a later date when you want to revisit that awesome set of pictures you took. It's like, oh, but shit, I only shot them in JPEG. Yeah, there's not much I could do with it. That's a problem. You should, you know, you bought that expensive camera for a reason. You don't have to utilize all its capabilities right away. That's understandable. I mean, geez, I'm fair-minded. But just shoot the RAW anyway and save them, even if you don't want to screw with them. If you want a real tip, there is a real tip. Because I had a lot of people tell me, like, I only shoot JPEG. It's like, you mean you only mess with JPEG, right? You're still shooting RAW, right? No, I only shoot JPEG. Shouldn't be doing that. If you only want to mess with JPEG, fine. But still shoot the RAW and save them. You want a real tip? There's a real tip. Yeah. Yep. I miss my pet sugar glider. You know what? I wish I could find another sugar glider locally. That's the only pet that I actually want back is my sugar glider. You know what a sugar glider is? You know, a little fuzzy marsupial with big blood bug eyes. Looks just as cute as a button. That's what I want back is my pet sugar glider. My mind really goes off on a tangent. I was so exhausted yesterday from doing home repairs. Jeez. That's why I didn't make any videos yesterday. I'm still like held over from all that stress. Thanks. Bye.